the Fuji X-T1. Crisp, beautiful, with a retro touch. A camera that brings you back to the way photography used to be and makes you feel connected to the world around you. Alright, so those were just some pictures with the Fuji X-T1. So now let me go a little bit deeper and kind of show you why this camera is so much fun to use and how it's a great artistic tool for photography. So on the top here, you're going to see that it has all these dials. One is shutter speed, another one is ISO control, and the other one is exposure compensation. This makes it very easy to go ahead and switch what you need to on the fly. It also has an aperture ring that you can change right here to change your f-stop. And of course, under here, it has your manual focus. So that is really handy. And then of course, your zoom when you're using this lens. This is the 1855mm 2.8 with image stabilization built in. Now, the real nice thing about this camera is that it has great depth of field and high dynamic range. So because it is a mirrorless camera, you're gonna get really good pictures in low light and bright situations because you can always pull down your exposure or raise your exposure and you'll still have a good quality image. All right, so here we have this photo open in Capture One. Now, the Capture One, I am not a sponsor of them. I do not sponsor this. And they're not sponsoring me at all to say anything either. But I will say that this program is pretty cool and it is free for FujiFilm RAW files. So you can go ahead and download this. You do have to have a code that they'll email you to unlock your free version. It's not a trial, it is a free version right now for Fuji RAW files. This program has a lot of tools in it. You can actually do different styles, has different overlays and filters. It's a pretty cool program. Anyway, in this program, I want to show you with this file how you can bring up the light and darkness from your cameras, from your picture. Because the camera is mirrorless, it has a higher dynamic range.
And I'll show you right now. So let's go ahead and change the exposure. So if I highlight it, you can actually see there is a little bit of noise, but it's not terrible. You can actually change your highlights and use those darkness. I'm sorry. You can use the dark spots in your picture if you want to. Now let's bring it down. Okay, so say we have this bright spot right here. When you zoom in and you actually darken the exposure, see how it's more usable? Look at that. You can actually see the whatever is behind this window, this frosted glass. But it just shows how much dynamic range this sensor actually has when you're taking nighttime pictures. So you have a lot of usable information. It doesn't get taken away like a traditional mirrored camera. Now, there's nothing wrong with mirrored cameras, but mirrorless cameras have a way of actually using more of the sensor, I feel. And at least from my experience, I can use the Fuji X-T1 in a lot more of a darker scenario than I can with a camera with a mirror without a tripod. Okay? This is all handheld. I didn't have any tripod. It probably would have been better if I had a tripod, but I didn't. So, yeah, that's what I got. Pretty cool. Just to give you an idea what happens when you shoot with this camera at night. Okay? Hope that kind of gives you guys more clarity.
The nice thing about this camera is that it has film simulations. The film simulations that I have currently installed are Provia, which is standard, Velvia, which is a vivid mode, Astria, which is more of a soft tone, and Classic Chrome, Pro Negative H, Pro Negative Standard, Black and White, Monochrome plus YE, so that's like a yellow filter, Monochrome plus R, which is more of like a red filter, and of course Monochrome plus G, which is a green filter.
All right, one thing that I didn't mention when I was recording this is that on the Fuji X-T1, you can actually program your own film simulations. And I still have yet to learn that, but I think that's a pretty cool thing. So I'll have to get into that one later on in a different video.
And then of course Sepia. So those are cool film simulations that you can use to go ahead and get the artistic photo that you're looking for. Another thing that you can do if you want to upload to Instagram, because you have the Wi-Fi control on your camera, you can change your photo size right here if you just want to change the JPEG. Of course, the RAW will stay the same, it won't change at all, but this will go ahead and make it so your picture is more compressed and smaller if you need to upload to social media, which is pretty cool. Okay guys, so before we go any further, please hit that like button, please subscribe to my channel. It helps me a great deal on my channel to help me get this video out more so more people can see it and learn a little bit more about this camera if they want to. Now I have an option on my channel. If you'd like to, you can buy me a coffee. Basically, it's just a way to support my channel so then I can go ahead and give you guys more reviews and more videos on different gear and how you could use your gear effectively. I will go ahead and leave that link in the description below so then you guys can go ahead and check it out if you'd like to. If you'd like to support my channel, if you like what you're watching, that'd be amazing. It really helps me a lot in every way. I appreciate it. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. That helps a lot as well.
And here are some more sample photos. Now, granted that the Fuji X-T1 came out in the year of 2014, it still holds up very well for it being almost 10 years old. Even if it is just a 16 megapixel sensor, it can give the newer cameras a run for their money.
So in conclusion, whether you are an amateur photographer or professional photographer, I feel that the X-T1 has a lot to offer. And it could give you some really great film looking pictures, including some amazing looking images that are just soft and beautiful and have great color saturation. Even black and white pictures look pretty amazing on this camera. So go ahead and check it out. If you haven't already got one, I'd say this is a great option to get in 2023. It is inexpensive compared to the newer mirrorless cameras, and can give you a great option if you want to get into the mirrorless world of photography. I think that you would not be disappointed with the images that you're going to get from this. It is a 16 megapixel camera, but it does a great job and uses every pixel effectively. So go ahead and check it out. I think you'll like it a lot, and I think that you won't be disappointed. Alright guys, if you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, and go ahead and like the video. And I hope that you guys are all doing well. Guys, so here's the positive quote of the day. It is from Martina Navratilova. I believe that's how you say her name. I'm not sure, but I thought this was a very nice quote, and it's something that I can relate to, and I think a lot of other people can relate to. It says, just put one foot in front of the other and don't worry about the length of the path. Once you get on that path, and the longer you stay on it, there eventually will come a time when you will not turn back. And I think that's awesome. For anyone who is on a journey, or anybody that is trying to work towards a goal or something that they're working towards in their life, you know, I think that that's really significant, because if you work hard enough and you don't stop, there will be a point in time where you won't want to turn back, because your success that you already are getting on that path, when you're going that strong and you're going that much towards it, you won't want to stop. There won't be a point where you need to turn around and stop. So think about that. The harder you work, the more you work towards your goal, you will find out that it will be worth it in the end. So don't stop. Don't give up, keep going forward, okay? Anyway, I hope to help you guys. I hope that you found some kind of inspiration with that quote, and I hope you're all doing well. All right, thank you for watching. Please take care. Bye.
If you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel to get notified when new videos get posted. Thank you for watching this video. Please consider checking out some of the other videos on the links at the end of this video.